Hey everyone, what's up and welcome to a new video on my channel. And I'm very excited about this video because this video is the start of a new adventure. Okay, so before we start into the main video, here is a screenshot of me being already on the new Netease server. I transferred my account from Warner Bros to Netease. It immediately went through super successfully. And I'm happy. Now I'm finally not on the Warner Bros server anymore. Well, I can technically still play on the Warner Bros server, but my account is now fully transferred, so I can just play the Netease version of the game and not care about Warner Bros anymore. And everything got transferred, my gems, my keys, my spellbook level, whatever, and so on. Everything besides of obviously my friend list, and so on, and popularity points, whatever. Those things don't get transferred, okay? But that we already knew in the beginning, but who cares, okay? We can add each other again as a friend and so on, create new guilds, teams, and so on. So that is not a problem. And by the way, feel free to add me as a friend because my friend list is obviously empty now. So feel free to add me as a friend. And then, yeah, I will also look out for a team because I don't have a team yet. And this is an important part. But yeah, so I successfully transferred. And why did I already transferred my account, even though in the last video I said it's maybe a little bit too early? Well, it's because today, I don't know if you all know Reddit. Reddit is a big platform for all kinds of communities. It's like a big forum board, and there are subreddit subboards on there. And I have been a little bit more active lately on the Harry Potter Magic Awakened subreddit, which is not an official one. It's not being maintained by Netease or Warner Bros. The people behind the subreddit are people that have nothing to do with any of those companies. Whatever, it doesn't make sense. It's the biggest Harry Potter Magic Awakened subreddit community with I think over 17,000 members. Yeah, whatever. And you can find pretty interesting stuff there. And through the subreddit, I found out that Netease already replied to a lot of players. Hey, if your account is bugged, don't worry about it. It's normal. It can take a while until the process goes through, and then at some point your account debugs and it goes back to normal status, which is very good. I mean, a lot of players were super scared that they would lose all the progress, but no. Netty said, no problem, don't be scared, everything will be fine if you did it the correct way. By the way, obviously in this video here, I will also explain to you how to transfer your account. It's actually pretty easy. The hardest part is if you are on iOS, so on iPhone, iPad, and so on, to download the Netease version of the game. That is a little bit more tricky, let's say it like this. But once you went through that step, everything afterwards is super, I swear, super easy. And I will try to explain it as simple as possible. So yeah, as I said, because of what I wrote on Reddit, I was like, okay, I will try it now to transfer my account, and hopefully it goes through immediately. And it was, as I said, it went through without a problem. I'm now on the server Sphinx. That is also a thing. You should choose your server wisely. The one that is closest to your location with the lowest ping. For example, me, I am living in the middle of Europe. I live in Luxembourg, a very small country in the middle of Europe. And the closest Netease server that is there right now is Sphinx. Sphinx is a server in Egypt, which is not super far away from me, let's say it like this. And I have a ping of 11 to 20, which is very good. I mean, my ping on Netease was at some points even higher than this, which is crazy. But yeah, so for me, this was the server to go. If you are from North America or so, maybe Ashwinder is a better option for you. You need to see. But once you are in the Netease version of the game, you can just click through all the servers and it will immediately show you the pings. And you need to go to the one with the lowest ping, obviously, because if you go to a server with 200 ping, it will be a pain and it will not be super pleasant, let's say it like this. So I will try to keep it as short as possible. I will put a link down below in the comment section down below, and I will pin it. You will have a direct link to the Harry Potter Magic Awakened subreddit where they explained step by step how to do it. And I literally followed those steps and it went through without a problem. It cannot be easier than that. So on Android, I don't have an Android, but they have everything explained how it is on Android. By the way, on Android, it's even easier to do it because you can just download the official APKs and so on, which on iOS doesn't work like that. But whatsoever. If you are on PC, it's even easier. You can just download the official PC client, not an emulator, but Netease has an official PC client. I will also put like all the links will be down below in the description or in the pinned comments, okay? So don't worry about it. I will put everything down below. But yeah, for the PC version of the game, you just download it, you choose server, and then that's it. But whatever, let's try to do it a little bit step by step. On iOS, as they also explain in the subreddit, you need to, the better option is, to be honest, I also did like this. I created the new Apple ID account and I put the country on Japan. You know, it's pretty easy. You just need to go through all those steps. Yeah, put payment none there. Addresses, you just type in whatever. I literally just typed in whatever in the address tabs and the postcode and everything, and numbers. You know, I just put in random letters and random numbers in there, and that's it. Once you have a Japanese account, you can just download all the games that are in the Japanese App Store. One of those apps is Harry Potter Magic Awakened, which is what you need. And the thing is, once you download the game through that Apple ID, you can just log out of that Apple ID, go back to your old Apple ID. That's it. You can just play normally. The game will update normally. Sometimes it will ask you the code of your Japanese Apple ID. That's not a problem. You just type in the code and then the app will update by itself. As I said, I don't want to make this too long, so just click on the link down below and there is step by step an explanation on how to do it. It's super easy. But one of the biggest problems that people are facing right now is to top up in the game, to buy gems, to buy the passes and so on. And that is sadly not possible in this way. On iOS, it's, for example, not possible because he will ask you to pay with your Japanese Apple ID, but you cannot connect, for example, your European PayPal, European Visa card or so on with that Apple ID. So there are two options to top up. Either you buy online Japanese iTunes cards and top up your Japanese account, or I don't know if you put made a Malaysian Apple ID or so, then a Malaysian iTunes card. But that is one option, and then put the money on your Apple ID account and then buy with that money stuff in game. Or the easier part, in my opinion, is you go to the official Netease Harry Potter Magic Awakened homepage, and then on the top right side there is a top up button. You click on there. There is the thing you need to do first though. You need to get a VPN. Without a VPN and not being in actually one of those countries that are in the Netease region, you will not be able to top up. So for example, you go to that homepage, you use put the VPN on, you start the Japanese location and so on, then you can top up. It's like this. Otherwise, it will sadly not be possible. So you have those two options. It's not super straightforward. Maybe in the future it will get easier. Maybe we'll get a native Netease client in Europe, in North America, and so on. But for right now, this is the solution. Maybe at some point there will also be European servers, North American servers, and so on. But right now we don't know it. But also, honestly, even if that's the case, I have 11 to 20 ping on Sphinx. It's super good for me. I don't need to switch to another server. For me, this is perfect. I can easily enjoy the game. On a PC client, you can just make purchases through the PC client. That is very easy, just straightforward. But yeah, I will play on my iPad or iPhone. I don't even have a PC at the moment. I just have my iPhone, iPad, MacBook, whatever. But yeah, I mean, as I said, it's pretty easy overall to transfer your account. The biggest step is, as I said, for example, on iOS, to create an Apple ID with the address of Japan or so. Another option is, as they say in the subreddit, you can also just change the location on your main account. But yeah, I don't know, for me somehow it feels easier to just create another Apple ID and not change stuff on my main Apple ID, whatever. On Android, on the other hand, yeah, you can just download the official APK. It's very easy, it is super easy. That is not a problem. That was about it about transferring the account. As I said, I could make the video even longer, explain it step by step, but as I said, I cannot explain it better than through the guide on subreddit. I cannot. I could read it for you, but I think it's just easier to just give you the link. Hey guys, this is literally honestly the way I did it. And yeah, besides of that, I think there are already tons of guides here on YouTube that explain it step by step, how it works and so on. Yeah, but there's another thing I want to talk about. And this is actually a little bit crazy, a little bit mind-blowing, but this I also saw on this subreddit, and it's people posting screenshots that they are in a queue to enter the server. For example, here is a screenshot of someone being on the Ashwinder queue server trying to enter, and it says that there are 297 people in front of him. So he needs to wait in line to enter the server. Now, granted, this is annoying. I get it. It's annoying to wait to log into the game. But on the other hand, it means that there are probably a lot of players on the server right now. One thing that is for sure is that we don't know how many people can be on one server. We don't know the server infrastructure. Is that how you call it? But I guess you know what I mean. We don't know if there is the possibility to have 1,000 players on one server, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. We just don't know it, But obviously, at some point, the limit is reached. And I think that is the point right now for some servers. And that's why I think it's also very, very likely that they will add new servers for all the new players that are coming over from the Warner Bros. Version of the game. Otherwise, I don't see how they can handle it. Maybe at some point they will even offer new transfers, so people are more split up, so not everyone is on the same server. I don't know. I'm not an IT guy, and I also don't know all the details about this. But it's pretty impressive to see that apparently there is still a good amount of players. Otherwise, we would not have this, or even another screenshot here from the Thunderbird server where 890 players were in front of you. As I said, I never had that on the Warner Bros. Version of the game. I don't know. Maybe the servers had a bigger capacity. I have no clue, but it's pretty impressive and nice to see that there's still a good community behind it, Not everyone left the game. And yeah, I'm just so happy to finally be able to play the Netease version of the game. For me, I have now more inner peace. Let's say it like this, for real. I know it gives me a good feeling to know, okay, Netease is the company behind the game. Granted, every company has like pros and cons, and not everyone will like Netease. Like, not everyone likes Warner Bros. Well, with Warner Bros, it's a very understandable thing, but me as a player, I already said in the last video, I had very great experiences with Netease. Also, like super honest. The games I played from them, I had always like a great experience. Right now, I still play Bloodstrike, which is also from them, and I like it. I really enjoy it. It's not pay to win or so. Granted, it's a total different kind of game, but just saying, I think they do a good job also with community management and so on. So yeah, I'm super hyped for it. I have things planned for the future, so stay tuned for that. And now that I'm on Sphinx, expect some duels in the near future here on my channel. There's just one problem. I don't have all the new cards, and I also don't know all the new cards. So I will probably try to push with all my old decks, with Hermione, Thunderstorm cycle deck, with my Hagrid, Crab. What was it? What did I even play? Crab Troll deck and so on. I will just try to have some fun and to push a little bit. Maybe we can push to Magic Awakened, maybe not, but we will see. But I'm just super hyped. And as I said, it would be very cool if a lot of you would add me as a friend so we could chat a little bit here and there. Obviously, I will be very sincere with you. I will not be able to play with everyone, you know. That's normal. If let's say if 20 or 30 people will add me, or even 40, I cannot play with everyone, you know. That's normal. But maybe we can build a team, or someone has a team and he says, "Hey, Greene, join my team." I don't know. Or we can make a community team. I don't know. Possibilities are there. And now let's see what will happen in the near future. I'm I'm a little bit hyped. It almost feels like a second global launch somehow, and I guess you feel the same. But anyway, I talked way too much, but I'm kind of happy and relieved that the transfer worked. Okay, this is it. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you want to watch more Magic Awakened videos on my channel. Otherwise, I would say see you on the next video. Bye bye.